What are we doing today?
Your Honor, he just whispered to me that he wants to accept the state's offer. He was displeased earlier, was talking about asking that my services be terminated and he'd get another lawyer. Now he says, is this what you want to do now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, has he signed that?
No, he hasn't.
All right, why don't you take a moment and have him sign that, and then we'll come back to you. Thank you. All right, this is case number 26CR43486, the State of Ohio versus Kevin Ashley. Mr. Ashley is before the court with Mr. Huss's attorney, Ms. Nicholson, on behalf of the State of Ohio. Ms. Nicholson, what are we doing?
Your Honor, the defendant's going to be entering a guilty plea to count 2, the grand theft as a felony of the 4th degree, and count 4, criminal trespass. The state dismissed the remaining 2 charges. There is no agreement on sentencing, but we talked in chambers, and I do have a victim impact statement from the victim if the court proceeds with sentencing today.
How old are you?
How old am I? 53.
How far did you go to school?
I have a GED.
So you can read and write okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Nicholson?
Your Honor, if this case had proceeded to trial, the state would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about February 6, 2026, in the city of Franklin, Warren County, Ohio, the defendant and his co-defendant, who's his brother, entered the property and stole multiple parts of HVAC equipment. They then sold that to a recycling company. Their vehicle was found on flock cameras containing the stolen property as it headed towards the recycling plant, Miami Valley Recycling, who confirmed that the defendant was there and had sold copper HVAC parts and radiators, as well as the defendant's GPS coordinates on his ankle monitor put him at the scene at the time of the incident.
Okay. Mr. Huss, anything on those facts?
No, Your Honor, that's what happened.
Do you have a number for restitution?
Yes, I do, Your Honor, and it is contained in the victim impact statement I have. It is $15,809.04, and that is what is an uncompensated loss after insurance was paid.
What's the co-defendant's name?
Kenneth Ashley. He still has a warrant out for him at this time.
All right. Mr. Ashley, did you hear the statement that she read?
Yes, sir.
Do you admit that what she said is true?
Yes, sir.
And again, you understand all the rights you're giving up when you enter a plea of guilty, the rights we discussed?
Yes, sir.
What is your plea?
Guilty, sir.
Court will make a finding then that you've made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver of your constitutional rights. The court accepts your plea of guilty, and based upon the statement of facts in your plea, the court will make a finding of guilty. Ms. Nicholson, anything before I pronounce sentence?
I do have a victim impact statement.
You want it read? You're going to read it?
I will read it. As a direct result of the theft, 2 units within my property were rendered non-functional. This has prevented the building from being used as intended and has caused both immediate and ongoing harm. The cost to restore the property to a functional condition is $27,017.50 based on a contractor's estimate accepted by the insurer. However, after depreciation and deductible, the insurance payment was limited to $11,208.46, leaving an uncompensated loss of $15,809.04. Beyond the physical damage, the loss has significantly delayed the intended use of the property. The building was being developed as a space to support startup businesses and to function as an event-based venue serving the community. Even at a conservative estimate of 30% utilization, the property was projected to generate approximately $5,000 per month. Due to the defendant's actions, this use has been disrupted, resulting in ongoing loss of economic opportunity. This project has been entirely funded through my personal resources. As a result, the financial burden of both the damage and the delay falls directly on me, compounding the economic impact and limiting my ability to move forward with restoration and operation. This impact extends beyond me personally. This project was part of a broader effort to contribute to the revitalization of the Franklin community by creating a functional, income-generating space that would support local businesses and community events. I respectfully ask the court to consider the full scope of these impacts, both the direct financial loss and the broader economic and community effects, when determining restitution and any appropriate judgment.
Mr. Huss, anything on behalf of the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. Regarding the facts, he admits those. He went into this, Your Honor, when the crime was committed, thinking that the property was abandoned, nobody cared about it anymore. And I explained to him that property really isn't abandoned. You can't abandon real property. It has to belong to somebody. So if you damage that property, you're still damaging whoever owns it. But they own it regardless. And as we now know, was being redeveloped. I think he understands that now, and that has helped him accept responsibility. His original home was Dayton. He lived in Franklin at the time. He has a GED from a school in Dayton. He said up till he got the GED, he had got as far as 9th grade. He's unemployed at the current time. His family has been supporting him. He did have a foundry job at one time. He tells me, Your Honor, that it was he just had trouble adjusting to a normal routine once he got out of prison, so that he feels compounded the problems that he had. He's divorced. He has four grown children.
Thank you, Mr. Hust. Mr. Ashley, is there anything you'd like me to know?
Yes, Your Honor. I need help. I need help with my drug problems. I have to have it. I really need it. I'm ready for it. I need treatment. I need help re-entering society. When I got out of prison, I just did 7 years, and I wasn't eligible for transitional control, so I just was released with no support, no help. I mean, I had my sister's support, but that's which she helped me get a job with her husband. But when I got there at the foundry, it was just, everyone wanted to take me out back and get me high, and just life, smacked me in the face, and I didn't know what to do. And my parole officer, I'm on parole, she realized that. She wants me to go to CCC, which I understand I'm not going to go, but along with drug treatment and mental health treatment, I greatly need help re-entering society. I took the drug and alcohol class in jail, which I have a certificate for, and I'm retaking it again now. Got 2 certificates on the Adobo app, on the new tablets they have. Your Honor, it's a matter of life or death that I succeed, that I get help. When I leave prison to this time, when I, life or death, that I get help re-enter society. I can't do it by myself. In 2005, in a prayer, God told me to get out and give back, because I've been doing a lot of bad, and to talk to at-risk youth about what this life has to offer and what that they can expect. And then I get out, and I want to go do my own thing, so drugs and prison is my will, like Jonah in the Bible. Listen, I figured that out this last time, and I want to start an organization, and it's called GANG. It's GANG. Giving adolescents needed guidance, and with the right frame of mind, I know I could do some good with that. And I just asked the court to take that into consideration.
All right, Mr. Ashley, as I sit here and as we talked in chambers, and you sound like you're well-spoken. You sound like at least you verbalize good intentions and the right things, but that doesn't really match up with what I'm looking at with your record. I mean, you literally have a record that spans over 30 years.
Yes.
That you've been stealing from people. I mean, if you want to change, if you want to make a difference, you have to make a choice to do that. There's nothing that prevents you from seeking whatever substance use disorder or mental health issue help that you need. You don't need the court to order that. You can always get that. And there are certainly programs available for you to get employment rather than stealing from people. Because when you're the victim of a theft offense, I can tell you personally that you feel very violated. It's a very personal thing to the person who's the victim. I'm sure this person would, number one, want his restitution paid, and number two, want me to send you to prison for 1,000 years. Well, that's not going to happen, and that's not realistic. But I don't know what it's going to take. You say the right things, but you don't do the right thing.
Right.
So, all right, the court has considered the statements made here today, the purposes and the principles of sentencing, including punishment, deterrence, and protection of the public. The court does find that you are not amenable to community control. The court does find that probation would not adequately punish you and would demean what happened in this case, and that prison is necessary to fulfill the purposes and principles of sentencing due to your extensive criminal history and your failure to respond to previous community control sanctions. So I'm going to order you to serve 15 months in prison. We got a jail time credit?
I believe it's 99 days.
99 days jail time credit. There's restitution in the sum of $15,809.04. Other than that restitution, the court does find that you're indigent for the purpose of any fines, costs, or other financial sanctions. As to the criminal trespass, the court will order you to serve 30 days in the Warren County Jail, that to be served concurrent with the 15 months. Now, you're also subject to this discretionary post-release control. Do you need me to go over that with you again?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right. Ms. Nicholson, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Huss, Mr. Huss?
No, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck, Kevin.
And there you have it. The judge sentenced Kevin Ashley to 15 months in prison for grand theft, plus 30 days concurrent for criminal trespass. He received 99 days of jail time credit. Restitution was set at $15,894, the uncompensated loss after insurance. The judge found him not amenable to community control, noting his extensive criminal history spanning over 30 years and his failure to respond to previous sanctions. The judge said, "Probation would not adequately punish you and would demean what happened in this case. Prison is necessary." The broader implication here is crucial for anyone with a long criminal record. Judges are not fooled by last-minute pleas for help. If you've been stealing from people for decades, saying you need treatment after you get caught doesn't erase your history. The judge acknowledged the defendant's well-spoken plea and his desire to start a mentoring organization, but actions speak louder than words. 15 months in prison is the consequence of 30 years of choices. If you found this case as thought-provoking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We'll see you in the next session.